Hi guys, we're back on SimCity. So, what did we get up to last time? Well, hang on. Before we start that, let's have a look what's going on down here. We have a little bit of a fire going on, which promptly brings us to our first point, which is these things down here. Fire, medical or health and police. We kind of need to get those sorted. Can we afford a fire station? We can indeed. 20 grando. We are 25. We're laughing with money. Right. So the question is where to put it. Through a little bit of experience, I think there's sometimes industrial sort of fires, so I don't want to go too far from them. I'm thinking, let's go right here. That looks like a good place to do it. Boom. And let's give us some game time. Let's go full speed on that. You know what else we're gonna do actually? We're also gonna edit this rude boy. No. So fire alarm. Fire trucks are dispatched twice as fast. Well, for only $3 grand. I think that's a good option. 15 grand. Bloody hell. 15,000 simoleons. For one extra fire truck. So yeah, we can plop them down, but obviously that costs quite a lot. Let's just stick a flag on. Why wouldn't we stick a flag on? Right now, can you guys? So you're now hiring. Can you just sort of like get yourselves over here a bit? There we go. There you go. Get involved. Come on, put it out. All these people, there's loads of them. So, in the end, so if we click on our handy bulldozer tool over here, we've got 4 rubble and 1 abandoned. Okay, so that one was abandoned because of a building fire, so we'll get rid of that. That one was too many deaths. Right. Building fire. Where are the other 2? Oh, they're over here. What are their causes? Building fire, building fire. Well, we shouldn't have that much trouble with fires anymore because we've got this bad boy over here. So the question now is, okay. Did you want something? No, you're gone. Okay, that's fine. So the question now is, not the question, but what we need to do is how much at 20,000 for medical or clinic, which I think would be quite good right about there. So, what do you want? Let's see what you want. Ranger life here, yeah. Vibrant diversity here. Okay, thank you. One thing which has a place to get in touch with the spiritual side, like a temple, church, mosque, or modern temple. Okay. If it helps us, assure the plans. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Well, let's have a look. Let's find it first. It's clearly not in gambling, is it? Is it in culture? Yeah. Worship. So these things here, which are actually free. So, what do we want to do? What does it actually do though? Is the question. So if we went with, I think a modern temple is the sort of thing we want to go with, would be the futuristic thing. But the question is, what does it actually do? The temple lines sim seeking guidance, visit the place and leave it in a peace. Be unwise to bulldoze a modern temple. Okay. Okay, so you're not allowed to bulldoze them once you plant them. But I see no issue with having one, frankly. Let's pop one. Where do we think? What about over here? That looks like quite a good spot. Have some of that. How does that work? Mayor, to advance much more this into the future, we need high wealth workers who will do it. Yeah, okay. So, this is a brand new feature of road attachment. You say? Yeah. So they want basically some high wealth area. Well, that's what we're planning on doing, sort of up this end here. So that might take us a little while. but we will get there. And in the meantime, whilst we've been doing that, it turns out that we've now got enough money to buy our clinic. And I think it's an excellent time to put it down. So look, well, you could have a sign on it, haven't you? Health Center. So many people. It's amazing. Ooh. Right. So the next thing to do is, what have I turned on? I don't want to trade map. Okay, so let's just double check and see everything's doing. Power's fine, water's fine, sewage is great. That's waiting for an upgrade. We're collecting all the rubbish. We are doing well here. So the question is, so what did this person want? Plop an Omega factory, and that's this thing here. 30,000. Okay, must help to make a fortune. Crude ore and raw ore. Okay, mass process smells. Right, so we're gonna need to get ore, and if I remember rightly, we don't have any ore at all. We have none, so we might have to buy that in. But we do have an enormous amount of oil, so maybe oil is the first way to go. Let's get the oil sorted first. 37,500. Okay, well, we'll save it for that because that will bring us in cash, so it's worth doing. And we can just mine or drill for all of that oil there, sell it off. Be amazing. Actually, in the meantime, I think it's about time we plop some new areas. What do you think? Let's do that. Let's step it up to low density, I think. Let's get a road going straight across there. And another going straight across there. And actually... Ah, right, money. Okay, not a problem. We'll do that. That looks quite good. So, more residential. There and there. They are asking for a bit more commercial, medium wealth commercial. Let's pop that there, because I think that's medium wealth. Yeah, it is. And they want more medium wealth generally. So let's see if we can. Let's get that road out there, and that means we can work with this. So, run out of money again. Continuously running out of money. Come on, pay me. How are these guys doing for density? So the density is going up. So basically, the way it works is when the density is at the top here, what we can do is we can upgrade these. Wait. Oh. Okay, yep. What we can do is we can upgrade these roads here, so these dirt tracks, to the next level, the low density, and then up to medium, up to high. And it means that these will slowly turn into apartment blocks, skyscrapers, etc. So that's a pretty cool idea. Which is probably not. It's probably quite a good idea. Let's pop in a bit more of. Let's pop those in there, because the more residents you have, the more income you get. So if we look at this, so residential at the moment, we are getting about $2.5 grand every hour from residential. Obviously, you've got your expenses, your income. It works out. But the more residential we pop down, which is essentially free to pop down, it means we get more cash. Now they want some more medium wealth. Let's have a look at some parks. Let's get some. Right, I'm thinking let's pop one there, and also let's plop one what that does is that makes a load of medium stuff around here. So we can do that. You know what? Let's do that for the time being. This will expand. This has to expand out with add-ons and extras, but we can kind of just demolish houses as we go. It's not really a big problem. Thank you very much. It is looking futuristic, you're right. Ideally, we want to get everything looking futury, but we'll work that out when we get to it. Is that sound too high? Let's just quickly knock that down a bit more. Just to make sure. Right, so 12,000. Let's work out. So they're desperate for medium wealth commercial. So let's get some medium wealth. What we want is that is what we got out. Let's plop that there. And you know what? Let's go with another one. No, let's leave that for now. Oh, these guys are happy, they're expanding out, that's good. So, let's do that. Let's just chuck a whole load of commercial in the end there. And if we can afford it, let's just get that going up there a bit. So what that now means is we've got a bit of space to work with, basically. Now this is going to be a bit interesting. We might have to do it from there. Yeah, well that's alright actually, that's fine. There we go, that's looking good. I like that. I like that a lot. So what I want to try and do is make sure this whole area is kind of medium wealth. So I'm thinking one there and another there. Might even need one on the outside. We'll get a little one on the outside. We don't need it to be future-y. That's already covered, I think. Future, yeah, they're all coming in future. So let's go with natural. Little pond. Just to make sure it's all. Yeah, sounds good. So let's just fill that in. And let's fill that one in as well. Oh, we've got a lot going on now. So demand for residential. Oh, they're wanting high. Right. Okay. What we're going to need to do is we need to work our way up to here. Ooh, let's. There we go. If we've done that, this is going to cost a lot. But you know what? It's got to be done. Got to be done. So I reckon so it's quite nice just placing the roads down and getting them sorted, so you know exactly what you're working with. So, whoa, big demand for more of this. So I quite like the idea of putting the commercial on the outside, although maybe that's going to get a bit boring. Maybe let's do a commercial zone right there. We'll do another one of those. We'll see how that tickles their fancy. Go a sort of commercial zone at the end here. That's quite a good idea. Hopefully this area will be big enough to get some fancy skyscrapers and stuff going. We should see this drop in a sec. Hopefully. Right. You know what we could do actually while we're waiting. Well, I say waiting. Let's upgrade some of these. Let's get all of them to low density. Because we might even see these upgrade, to be honest. There's no way to do this all at once, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But we may as well upgrade this area as well. Let's just get it all done at once. Let's get ourselves all on the same playing field, so to speak. There we go. So I think that's all of them. Oh, except this one. Do we want to upgrade that one now? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it all done at once. Oh, well, that guy's upgrading. He's happy. So, yeah, that's what I mean. Here we go. This is good. So, yeah, so they were probably at the top of their density. So they're going to upgrade and build up. And that's exactly what we want. And the residential guys are... It's all going well. All going well. So, what do they want? Low end... Well, let's get a commercial bit plopped in there. It's a small little area, but it should be enough to get something going. Now, this is where... What's the house talking about? Okay, so loads of sick people. So let's just have a look at this. So let's get... Sorry, houses. I know I've just placed you, but... Oh, no, don't want that. I want more of those. Ah, not enough money. God, everything's so expensive. And get paid. There we go. Oh, where's it gone? Let's put a couple more ambulances down. Hopefully that'll help. Here we go. Look at this. That's what we want. Everything to be upgrading. Fancy, fancy. I like the look of this. Kind of want to see some of the commercial buildings upgrade a bit. Just see what they look like. Should be pretty fancy, hopefully. You know, upgrading a nice little town going on here. Pretty awesome. You know what I'm going to do quickly? Just work out. And I'm sorry, guys, but I just need to work this out. Although I don't know how to. I'm sure there's a way you can take screenshots, because I really do want to take some screenshots for the front of the video. Right, that kind of went a bit badly. So, what we're going to do here, because we're actually a little behind, as in it crashed basically, and I haven't upgraded the roads, that hasn't gone all out there, I haven't added in the extra commercial areas. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut it now, and we'll come back pretty much where we were before. So, bear with me a couple of seconds, guys, and I will be with you in a minute.
2 hours later.
Right, okay guys, so we're back. Pretty much exactly as I did before. Sorry about that crash. Oh, totally. I missed. I think I put some extra commercial over here. That's fine. So, what they're actually asking for now is some low wealth commercial, which I'll put in here, just a little bit of it, and then we'll top the rest of that off with some residential. Let's carry on with the roads. I can't, really sorry about that, I can't exactly remember where we got with the roads. So, I'm just gonna... There's a slightly different design going on probably than we had before, but that's fine. We can work this out. Looks good to me. So, they are asking, however, for a load of industrial. So let's... Why not? Let's get that on the go. Chuck in the industrial for him. But what we were doing, before we were so rudely interrupted with that, was sorting out this. Now, let's pause it here, because this is going to be a bit of a weird one. How do we want to tackle this beach with the roads? Do we want a road going all the way around the edge, curl it through? I reckon that sounds a good idea. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, what's that one? Curvy roads, arced roads. Let's try curvy roads to see how we can do this. So, that is kind of working. It's not quite straight enough, is it? Let's kind of just try and do it nice flowing road. That did not work either. Okay, maybe the slow option is better. Just there. It's not perfect, but it will do for us now. You know what? Be cool. Actually, let's join that up as well. Whoa, still on bendy roads. Let's get that straight again. There we go. So actually, we have an outline to our city, which is good. That's what we want. And you know what? I'm thinking let's get that in there as well. That'll be pretty awesome. Oh, hello, plane. You know what? Oh, and in the break, I did find out how to do some screenshots. So let's get that one involved, shall we? And there we go. That might be the picture we'll use. That might be the one. Now the question is, do we want another fat road going straight through the middle of our city like that? I'm thinking that'll probably be quite a good idea. However, you know what we could do? We could even make it into a bridge. Oh, how do you like that idea? I like that idea. Let's do that when we got the money. We'll save this area for the time being. Right. And play. Oh, biplane. Oh, biplane. Terrible. So I'm thinking we can have a couple of curves roads follow that. Maybe 2, and then after that go back to the normal. Let's try that out. Okay, well we need to turn that to curvy to do that. It should follow the line for us. And then after that we can just kind of don't know how to finish that off. Can it just go into the? Can't go into the corner. So maybe just off like that, just so we have enough space here to put something down. I think let's do another one there, like that. Just makes it a bit more interesting than all the straight stuff. Whoa, power crisis. Right. I think we need another one of these. Or one of these. We've only got one at the moment. Let's lay down some extra space. Let's put down 2. So that should... There we go. Boost offs right up there. Sorted. Let's take apart the power issue. We're low on water as well. Everything's going terribly at the moment. We've got one over there. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Let's just put one there. As long as there's a decent amount of water in it. How much is that going to create? Yeah, let's put the excess again. That's good. You know what? That hasn't really solved the problem. We still need more. Maybe we'll get some of these little ones in here. Or along this side. Go wind, go! Okay, so the water seems alright. So I think what we need to do is we need to have a look at this. So they still want more industrial. See, that's an interesting concept. Let's add some more in there like that. Sounds good. Tell you what we'll do. Let's just zone off this area here, like so. So that basically means this will be our sort of power area. Might not go all the way down. We'll probably end up changing it to something like a nuclear or something, or maybe one of the futuristic ones, which will probably take up much less space than this wind farm. But for the time being, that's all right. So what we want to do is £4,000. That's quite a lot. Let's stick one there, one in the middle, and one there. And how's that working out so far? That's looking good. Maybe one, oh, not enough money. But if we put one there, that'll kind of push back the red, the low income stuff coming in here. I think. There we go. So we have a nice load of expensive housing area. Let's give that. Let's get those beach houses involved. We'll see what those futuristic houses look like. But first, it looks like we have an upgrade. We now have a city hall. So we're now officially a city. It's pretty awesome. Sewage is having problems as well. Everything's having problems this episode. We'll just chuck another one in for the time being. We can work out the sewage later on. Okay. So what do these houses look like? Ooh, funky. Funky. Get a nice picture of that. Why not? Right then. So, what we're going to want is they're going to want some commercial to go with their expensive new. We can't put anything on the actual beach. That's fine though. Get some commercial in there. Maybe a little along here as well. And then we'll. You know what? No. Not right. Come on. Let's just separate this out a bit, because we can get more housing in if we do it like that. So now we can go fill that one out, and we'll leave that area for the time being. We'll see how that sort of evens out by the time we've got. So, what we need to do is pop a couple of these down, I think. And now we have a load, because you can see here they're demanding more medium wealth residential, so we can chuck that in there like that. Big old load of it. They still want low income commercial, so maybe chuck that there. Sounds good. This is all starting to go a bit crazy now. We're just sort of throwing things around. Right, so what's with the hell? We've got loads of cash though. God, we're swimming in it. In that case, let's get our police station involved. We haven't got that yet. Let's put him there, right in the middle, so he can do some coverage. Let's see what he's got. So we're going to want, obviously, a sign for him. Obviously a flag. I mean, why wouldn't you? And let's get an extra couple of police guys in there, because they're inevitably going to need them. And hopefully that will sort of take care of our crime situation a bit. What did you want? Oh, should hire more police. I'll do it. I've just done it, in fact. I should have picked on that before I did anything else, but what do you want? Yeah, fireworks. No. It will cause fires. I've seen it, and it just destroys areas. It's bad, very bad. Bad for business. Right then, guys, I think that will probably do it for this episode. Our city is coming on leaps and bounds. Yeah, looks good. Sorry for the crash in the middle, but hopefully I'll edit around and you'll barely even notice, I'm sure. And yeah, actually, tell you what we'll do as well, because we're starting to get a bit of a build-up of cityage down here. Future city. Oh, I quite like that. That looks pretty cool. Get a screenshot of that. In fact, let's wait for that gas thing to light up first. Yeah. There we go. Right. Awesome. So yeah, join me next time, guys, and we'll keep growing, and we'll hopefully get some more futuristic. We'll hopefully get to the point where we can start adding the futuristic stuff in. Yeah. Thanks for watching.